Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, there's been a small disturbance in the Madonna universe today. Taylor Swift has beaten Madonna's attendance record for the most fans to attend a concert for a female artist in America. Now, this is a little sad. I mean, Madonna held that record for around 36 years. It was the Who's That Girl tour. It was the Anaheim Stadium in 1987. She had 62,986 fans in attendance, and that was the biggest attended female concert, for like decades. Now, Taylor's Eras tour opened the other night, and she had at the State Farm Stadium in Swift City, Arizona, a good place to open a tour, I guess, if you're Taylor Swift and you want to fill a place with Swifties. They had 69,213 people in attendance. Some Swifties are blowing it up and rounding up to 70,000, but basically 69 plus thousand. So she bet the record by about 6,300 people roughly. So that's not a huge amount, but it does count. So it's disappointing that Madonna held that record for 36 years. You can't take that away. But yeah, she's got the record now, so that kind of sucks as a Madonna fan. But I don't know. There's been a lot of speculation about how this Eras tour is going to do and the competition between Taylor and Madonna. And a lot of people sort of point out the difference between Madonna and Taylor. Madonna's controversial, Taylor's kind of bland. So she doesn't alienate anyone, but she's popular. So there was always that chance she was going to get bigger attendances because, Madonna alienated a lot of people back in the day. And Taylor, although she does speak about politics, she does play it a lot safer. So, that was always going to help. But I don't know how they managed to do it because the capacity for the stadium, which was only opened in 2006, so just be clear, this stadium didn't exist when Madonna did the Who's That Girl tour. Had it been around then, I'm sure she would have filled it with more than 69,213 people. But it didn't exist then. So it only has a capacity of 63,400. So I don't know how they fit that extra 6,000 people in there. I'm guessing they opened the ground floor, whatever you call the actual field, for general attendance and just had everyone standing instead of seated, whereas in Madonna's concerts, I think pretty much everyone was seated. I don't think there was any standing. So, I don't know. If you look at Madonna's concerts and you take into account things like that, like if some of these concerts had general I just said it, general attendance or whatever it's called, standing. And the other issue is, let's look at ticket prices and inflation, because there was talk before about this tour making more money than Madonna's Ticket Suite tour, because that is the highest selling female tour ever at the moment at 407 million. And that was back in 2008, 2009. So Madonna's held that record for about 13, 14 years. And now there's talk that this tour, Taylor Swift's Eras tour, is going to beat it. They're saying between 590 and 620 million out of, I think, 52 dates, whereas Madonna had 85 dates for her Sticky Sweet tour and it had 2 legs. But you got to look at inflation and prices, because back when Madonna started touring, she had huge attendances. I mean, they underestimated the Virgin tour, and then Who's That Girl tour, they blew it out of the water. But people were still only paying like $15, $20 for a ticket. Madonna started the whole idea of having expensive tickets up front and having different price sections. My understanding was, for the girly show, the golden circle around the runway was what began the whole industry to sort of price out different areas based on better seating and that, and there was a lot of complaints about that at the time. People thought it was wrong to charge people more to be at the front and to be in certain areas. But if you wanted to apply that sort of inflation, those sort of ticket prices to Madonna's early attendances, to her old tours, Taylor would never catch up. And the ticketing prices that Taylor's using now, Madonna established. So I'm more interested in attendance, how many people have attended Madonna's tours over the years, because as you can see by that concert back in 1987, Madonna had a lot of fans, but she wasn't charging as much for tickets back in the day, and they didn't. It's a different era now, so that's why the Eras tour is making more money, not because there's more fans or because because Taylor's better than Madonna and Madonna hasn't sold as many. tickets had as many seats filled by fans. It's all about inflation, ticket prices, and bigger stadiums, I guess, being built. But either way, she has the record now. Madonna doesn't. She had it for over 3 decades. That was cool. And we'll see about the actual money, because I want to see comparisons between Madonna's concerts with today's ticket pricing and Taylor's concert before I give her too much credit. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye. And just to be clear, just because I'm a Madonna fan doesn't mean I'm a Taylor hater. I attended the 1989 tour and the Reputation tour. I was actually right in front of the little snake stage, so I got to see her up close. And I am a fan, just not as much of a fan.